But there's one position that Manchester United need to improve, and that's the goalkeeping situation. I mean, God bless Andre Onana. He seems like a really nice guy, and he seems like a pretty decent shot stopper, but he's a bit of a calamity. And he just lets in stupid goals, you know? And the most interesting transfer news that I've heard all summer is the fact that Gianluigi Donnarumma, fresh off a Champions League win and fresh off a run to the final in the Club World Cup with that amazing PSG team, is not signing a new contract, not yet anyway, and he's open to a move. And he's got 1 year left on his contract, so apparently PSG are open to offers for him, or at the very least, open to talk, and they've got a rough valuation of around £34 million. Now, £34 million for Gianluigi Donnarumma, I would snatch their hands off. Now, there's been no talks yet. It's just kind of been let out there, just out there in the ether, perhaps accidentally on purpose to generate interest, just to see who's gonna bite, perhaps. And a couple of clubs have been mentioned. So Man City have been mentioned, Man United have been mentioned, and Chelsea have been mentioned. Now, Manchester United have come out straight away and said they will not be drawn into a bidding war for Gianluigi Donnarumma. And I think one of the things that would need to happen if Gianluigi Donnarumma was to leave PSG and come to Man United is that we'd need to probably get rid of Andre Onana, because I don't think he's actually going to want to sit on the bench. He might have to be fair, but see, the thing is, I was talking to my dad before, the big D's dad, the big Ron, and he was saying that there's no way he's leaving PSG. Now, on the face of it, you know, why would he? PSG have just won the Champions League. They've also just got to the final of the Club World Cup. They're an absolutely amazing team. They could retain the Champions League next season, potentially. So why would he want to leave? And, well, the answer to that is he's still a really young player. Because he's been around since he was 16. He was playing for AC Milan in the first team when he was 16, 17, 18. And he's still got at least 10 years in him. I mean, if you think back, Edward van der Sar played at the top level till he was 42. So Donnarumma's got a long way to go in his career just yet. And he's won everything with PSG now, really. I mean, is he going to wait another 4 years to get into the FIFA Club World Cup again to win it with them? He's won the Champions League. He's won the French League. He's won the French Cup. He's done all that. He might want a new challenge. Why wouldn't he want a new challenge? Why wouldn't he want to come to the Premier League and test himself in the most physically demanding league in the world? So it makes sense. Now, I'm not saying he's going to come to United. Maybe he could. Maybe he would want to. Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe he's playing everyone for a new contract at PSG. Maybe that's what he's doing, because that could be a possibility. Or maybe he's just going to run his contract down like Kylian Mbappe did. Could be doing that. Because if he runs his contract down, he's free to talk to people in January. So Man United could do a deal for him in January, or Chelsea, or City, or whoever, and then they could get him next year for free. And he could get a massive signing-on bonus, like a 30 million signing-on bonus, plus get 250 grand, 300 grand a week on top of that. So that could be a thing with Donnarumma. Now, the question is Donnarumma the player that we need, that we want? I mean, personally, I would have him tomorrow, and I would pay the 30 million. Now, I just want to go into some details about him here. So I've got a little bit of a style of play assessment, okay? So this is what it says. Gianluigi Donnarumma is known for his commanding presence in the penalty area, excellent shot-stopping ability, and strong command of his defence. He is a physically imposing goalkeeper, which would suit the Premier League, who often comes off his line to claim crosses and deal with through balls. While he's generally considered a strong shot stopper and a good presence in the box, his footwork and distribution are areas where he has been criticised. See, it's like, who cares that his distribution is crap? I mean, Andre Onana's distribution, he was bought for that, and he can pass a ball, and he comes off his line, and he's like a sweeper. But he lets daft goals in. So what would you rather have? A goalkeeper that can stop goals, that can catch crosses, and that can command his penalty area? Or do you want someone who can pass a ball? Just put a defender back there that can pass a ball and can do the distribution, you know? I mean, this guy's reminding me a little bit of David De Gea. I mean, David De Gea wasn't physically imposing, to be fair, but he was an amazing shot stopper, and we were a better side when he was playing. So I'll never forgive Ten Hag. No, I will. I'm not even bothered anymore. But Ten Hag should not have sold David De Gea. Anyway, so his strengths, shot stopping. Donnarumma is widely regarded as one of the best shot stoppers in the world. His save percentage is among the highest in Europe, and he has a knack for making crucial saves in big games. Excellent. So he's got a big game mentality as well. Commanding presence. He uses his large frame to dominate his penalty area, often punching balls clear from crosses and set pieces. Coming off his line. Donnarumma is decisive in coming off his line to claim balls and is effective at both catching and punching the ball clear. His tactical awareness is a strength. Now, this is good. This is interesting because obviously it's a very tactical game these days. Donnarumma shows a good understanding of defensive setups and tactics, helping to organise his defence and anticipate danger. Now, that is very, very nice to read. Now, weaknesses. Okay, so he's got two weaknesses, really. One is footwork and distribution, and also near post saves. So his footwork and distribution. Donnarumma's distribution is an area where he has received criticism. He tends to play shorter passes and avoids long balls more often than other top goalkeepers. Some have noted that he struggles with saves at the near post, potentially due to his height and agility. Okay. But in summary, Donnarumma is a modern goalkeeper with a strong emphasis on shot stopping and aerial presence. While he excels in many aspects of his position, his distribution and decision making with his feet are areas that could be improved. See, I don't care about that. As long as he can stop the ball going in the back of the net. We need to get back to that. And if he's just won the Champions League, a Champions League winning goalkeeper, we're going to get him for 30 million. We've tried the distribution sweeper keeper thing, and it hasn't worked. So, no, we need a new approach, and we need a world-class goalkeeper. And I say, if Gianluigi Donnarumma shows any sign of wanting to come to Manchester United in the Premier League, I say Manchester United should go for it.